Ferry, also an accomplished lacrosse player. And there's another goal on the board as Diriano and company strike yet again to make it 3-0. With 2:15 to go in the first period. So 2 of the 3 goals for WC were scored off corners. As they've wasted no time in this matchup.
Stay with, come on. Mark, wait for Mark. Yes! Look out, that's good.
A minute and a half to go in this first period.
Lower. Caroline in behind. Watch the center, Callie up, Molly up.
You're just slicing that last one through on the corner to make it 3-0, and she's got possession yet again.
Under. Molly, you got to react quickly to that.
And here comes the third corner of the opening period. We'll see if WC Eagles able to strike once again with this chance. Miriam's got it. And that one getting stopped. Great job there by Callie McCarron. So I'll halt that with her stick. And the first quarter's in the books. WC Eagles. Although before we do hit to our break, they will have this corner. And that one got deflected again by McCarron with her stick. 1 quarter now officially in the books on Cova Sports TV. You're watching the U-19 USA Field Hockey National Club Championships presented by Team IP. WC Eagles trying to close in on another championship as they lead Bull City by a count of 3-0. We'll step aside. We've got more coming your way. Stick around.
Grow the game.
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 Grow the game. Grow the game.
Grow the game.
From credentials to luggage tags, even time standards tags for competitive swimmers, Bag Tags creates durable and distinct functional sporting events tags that are not only used as a security measure, but are also treasured keepsakes, marking special moments and milestones in an athlete's competitive career. Bag Tag services some of the most notable sporting events across the country. Fully customizable, totally unique, and made in the USA. Visit bagtagsinc.com today.
All right, getting ready for the second quarter on Cova Sports TV for the 2025 National Club Championships presented by Team IP. Matt Hatfield here with you as WC Eagles able to cash in on a couple of their 4 penalty corners. Reese Diriano and company with Sophia Ferry, a big factor too, helping them jump out to this quick 3-0 lead as they have been dominant yet again in pool play and beyond here as the tournament's underway with 12-minute quarters. Second period here in our championship gold medal match. The bronze medal match taking place simultaneously adjacent, and we do apologize for those that were hoping to watch the broadcast for each same time, but due to the weather circumstances and the lightning delays throughout the day, along with the heavy rain, we've had to make some alterations and adjustments, and we do all appreciate you sticking around and staying tuned and following all the action of these hardworking athletes through USA Field Hockey. And again, if you want to find out more, you can go online to usafieldhockey.com. Go check out the Turning Machine app to stay up to date on what has transpired in this event. WC Eagles prevailing in the U14 and the U16 divisions with championships, and they're looking to do the same here. And another one put forward as they get it done to make it 4-0. Another great job for WC Eagles to increase the lead on that real simple short hit around the far post side. Congestion of blue shirts. We're trying to get the exact number on who had that last goal.
Yeah, here we go, both sides. Keep in front. Break down your feet. Break down your feet. Go read. Go read. Go read. Go read.
Bull City on the move. As they work the far sideline, possession back over to WC Eagles.
Hey!
The WC Eagles in the U-19 division, in the division with Justice, their bracket, MJ Grit and Hammers. 24 goals scored, none allowed in their first two games as they beat Hammers 13-0 and MJ Grit 11-0 before we told you about those other shutouts they've had. So coming into this, 42 goals scored, none allowed. And that one skating right by the keeper. A perfect 5-0 record. Meanwhile, for Bull City coming in the Dream Division with Windy City and New Heights, they came in having split. They beat New Heights 2-1, lost to Windy City 1-0 before regrouping with 2-1 doubling up of AGH and the 5-0 shutout of NJ Grit, and then edging Texas Pride 1-0. So a 4-1 mark for them coming in. Nice pass there to McCarran. She's been active so far. As we hit under 8.5 minutes to go, WC Eagles trying to get the break rolling. And there's going to be a corner awarded. It's just some great balance, maintaining that all the way through. Again, we'll do our best to try to give that number of that individual. Very difficult to see. It will be Ferry getting ready to initiate this corner opportunity, their fifth of the half. Might have been Aubrey Turner that had that a moment ago. Number 43, I do believe that's who it was. And that one hit off a foot, so back over to Bull City. He's in the near sideline.
Sorry, what was my corner? Let's go right there.
Get it to DiAriano. Reese DiAriano on the move. And another splendid goal for D'Ariano. The hat trick continues in USA Field Hockey events at Training Center in Virginia Beach, where she has starred at younger divisions and just continues to blossom as one of the best in the entire country with this WC Eagles outfit that dominates year in and year out. A gold medalist in field hockey who has a decorated background. She was the youngest player to score a goal in the Indoor World Cup back in 2023 at 14 years of age and 6 days. And the class of 2027 Florida midfielder has been quite accomplished. We've watched her now for years. Blue City trying to draw its first corner of the half. Rain continuing to fall rather steadily. Big thanks to Bag Tags. You'll hear more from them coming up at halftime. Customize your tags, show off your team spirit.
Here we go. Hold your diamond. There we go. You got it. You got it.
Abigail Kurteman.
Break down, bro. Break down.
I believe she had the assist on the fourth goal of the game. And as we tell you about that, guess who strikes again? D'Ariano makes it 6-0. WC Eagles pouring it on in the rain at the training center in Virginia Beach. Herdeman, though, another one of the standouts from the Hill School in Pottstown, Pennsylvania with WC Eagles that's got a long resume of accomplishments. All-region, all-state player of the year for USA Field Hockey. It's a program that's the best of the best, and she's verbally committed to play her Division I field hockey in the ACC at Duke, is Abby Gerdeman.
Line drop. Break it down, break it down, break it down. Under. Like the under.
Sophia Ferry, another one from the Hill School. It's one of those programs that's well regarded on a national scale. We've picked under 3.5 minutes. You see the high five from one of the coaches there to Carolyn Kantz, number 8, who gets under the tent to dry off. Her team trailing by 6. They've had a nice run in this event. 4-1 mark. But barring a comeback for the ages, they will finish up runner-up at 4-2. The WC Eagles wasted no time scoring 3 goals within 10 minutes of the game's start. We mentioned it, their U16 squads and their U14 squads, I should say, also prevailing with championships. The U14 team winning last Thursday by a count of 2-1 over Ifik, rallying to double them up. And in the U16 division, just this past Sunday, shutting out Texas Pride 6-0 after blanking Windy City 8-0 in the semis. Here's D'Ariano. Can she scoot one more in? And that one's going to get bobbled.
Somebody take it. Make a decision.
Like it went off the stick of Noah Mullen.
Kendall, you go. Jamie, that's a mega. One of
We
you.
got a
Go.
penalty stroke, it does appear. And that's an easy score into the high corner as that stroke makes it 7-0 for WC Eagles. I think that was Kendall Longenberger. We'll double check on that, though.
One minute, come on.
So 7 on the board before intermission as WC Eagles almost hitting their average before halftime.
Slide, Ava, and out, slide. Together. Balls.
Bull City trying to get some momentum before the break. Lose the handle, but now they get into the shooter circle area. They have to get a penalty corner in this game. So far, 5 corners and a penalty stroke for WC Eagles, and the hat trick for Reese D'Ariano. The story here. Bull City will just send that one out of bounds. And that will take us to halftime. In the 2025 USA Field Hockey National Club Championships presented by Team IP for the U-19 division, WC Eagles cruising by 7 goals at the break. We'll be back in less than 5 minutes for the second half. You're watching USA Field Hockey action exclusively on Cova Sports TV, and you can quench your thirst with some Gatorade. There's more about Gatorade.
A history of winning started with the 65 Gators losing steam, losing sweat.
We've identified the problem. What is the solution?
A drink scientifically designed to hydrate better than water so they could sweat more, win more, and change the game forever.
Boom, bop, boom, 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 bop, bam. Naturally, we called our stuff Gatorade.
For any athlete, making it to the top sometimes comes with a few steps back. That's why there's CHKD Sports Medicine. Advanced diagnostics, treatment, and rehabilitation for sports injuries, just for young athletes like yours.
Hampton Roads has a long-running high school and college sports tradition. It's time to give them the spotlight they deserve. This is 757 Sports Talk.
Usually it's Hatfield. That's why I try to tell everybody, get on Hatfield. He is the legal scribe, the talking head that knows all this, puts the whammies on. We do things different on this podcast. That's why we're rated number 3 in the state.
You got Play-Doh? Get out of here! We've got people all over the globe watching with us. Sitting in a phone booth with you would be very...
well, no, we got to have your own phone booth. I'm not sitting in no phone booth with you.
It is 757 Saturday Sports Talk here on Cova Sports TV. Like, share, and subscribe.
What makes a life a good one? Is it our adventures? Or the friends we find along the way? Is it the challenges we conquer together? Maybe it's the people's lives we touch every single day. So, what makes a life a good one? You'll have to figure that one out for yourself.
Big thanks to our friends at the Coast Guard. It is halftime in the U-19 Championship for the NCC, presented by Team IP. Matt Hatfield here with you as WC Eagles dominating Bull City by a count of 7-0. You see the statistics thanks to our pal Jack Lowe preparing this for us. 9 shots compared to just 4 for Bull City. A couple of saves for WC Eagles. They had some traffic early on, but the 6 corners paying off with multiple goals, including a hat trick from Reese D'Ariano, one of the many standouts with this WC Eagles team, trying to pull off the hat trick with championships at the U14, U16, and U19 division yet again in 2025 in Virginia Beach at the wet and rainy Regional Training Center. We've had some lightning delays, but we've got more action coming your way, but we're going to hear some more from those that help make it possible for us to bring you all kinds of athletic events at the Sportsplex and Training Center in Virginia Beach, including our friends at One Life Fitness. Check them out online at onelifefitness.com. Here's more about One Life.
What is more? Is it more reps, more strength, more stamina? We say it's all of that, but it's greater than just what's in the mirror. It's about improving your mental and physical health. More is a feeling of achievement, fulfillment, confidence. It's looking better, feeling better, being better, and it's our mission to get you there. Because here, you are more. One Life Fitness.
All right, third quarter underway as WC Eagles lead at 7-0 on top of Bull City. But there's Bull City making a nice play to get on the move and possibly get a goal on the board. It's just a beautiful step through. I believe that was from Ava Perkins. And now they've got their first corner of the contest as we're less than a minute into this third period as the Gals in the black jerseys looking to do some damage. See the weather forecast. Slight wind, not as windy as it's been the last couple of days, believe it or not, where it's gotten above 10, 12 miles per hour wind, 85 degrees, but the rain and storm certainly affecting a little bit of today's festivities. Although I'm sure the folks with USC Field Hockey are so pleased that the weather, for the most part, has cooperated for much of the week plus of action. And here's the first corner for Bull City. And that time it just rolls away from the intended target. And here comes the quick double team as WC Eagles up to pounce. Looks like that is Perkins. And WC Eagles trying to pull off quite a tough feat. Winning this event, they come to it every year expecting to do so, but to go wire to wire without giving up a goal in the age division, that is some type of feat that they can pull off, and they're trying to do so here.
7 minutes.
Near sideline, it's going to get away from the Bull City players.
Check mark.
Here's play with Reese Malone.
I like it. Stay with.
Reese, who's committed to Princeton for her field hockey journey, part of the class of 2026. '51 WC Eagles college freshman in the fall of 2023.
Power. Good.
And Bull City now using that near sideline. You see Reed Miller backpedaling, and now they'll go opposite direction to try to get away from the speed and quickness. But as we say that, it's another goal on the board for WC Eagles.
Let's go. Hey, use power.
We'll see if we can tell you who that eighth one was scored by. Happened so quickly. So 8-0 is the tally. Less than 4 minutes into play here in the third frame.
Go right, Alexis.
Working the far sideline, Bull City with another turnover, and WC Eagles behind D'Ariano trying to make some better. This time she's a passer, not a shooter or scorer.
mate.
Number 30 now, looking to strike yet again as they're closing on double-digit goals.
Keep her in front, mate. A little touch. Ooh. Sit up. We've got ball. We've got ball.
I believe that was Opal Sparling, folks, that had that last goal. Can't say it was certainty. Again, the angle's a little tricky to see from our vantage point. So apologize to any young lady's family that if we shout out the wrong player. But from looking at the replay, it does appear that's who it was. Can't say it again with total certainty. You see a substitution now as checking in is Sailor Malone, 39 for 17, Kiara Sack. Bull City just trying to break the ice and get one on the board because they know erasing an 8-goal deficit is almost impossible. So a couple more substitutions for WC Eagles as running in to play on the pitch, likes of Mara Simpson, number 4. The other young lady was too fast for me to catch her number. And they haven't had to water the turf today. And speaking of the turf, AstroTurf, the sports-specific performance, longest-lasting durability, and sound player protection brought to you from AstroTurf. It continues to improve its system designed to deliver playing surfaces with those most realistic sports-specific performance and longest-lasting durability since 1965. AstroTurf. There's a tumble as a player for each squad goes down. Both appear to be all right as they hit the turf rather swiftly. We see along the near sideline getting ready to enter play is 127 Lucy Hager for Bull City. WC Eagles behind Reese Malone will reverse it the opposite direction as they go the far side. Put it back out the other way.
Not too high. Not too high.
Pretty dominant showing here as we're ticking towards 4 minutes to go in the third.
Stick out. Good. And out.
Bull City jumping in front of that pass.
Support. Caroline, get a foul.
There's a double team as they're able to deny right away Bull City from having any chance to move upfield. They do get possession nonetheless. Looks like another substitution as Bull City will get a fresh body out there. Just 8 goals scored for them in their 5 games coming in, compared to 42 for WC Eagles in its 5 contests, as D'Ariano slaps that one up ahead. Three allowed, though, in just 5 games. They've seen a machine here in this gold medal championship game.
Good foot.
And that time, just the hovering of Kelly McCarron might have affected the attempted shot on goal for WC Eagles. She's probably been the one bright spot in this tough matchup for them.
Luke, where are you? Right there.
WC Eagles chasing it more quickly. They get to D'Ariano. Always a good idea. She tries to chip it up ahead. And again, halted by McCarron as Bull City gets possession. Reed Miller now for Bull City.
Let's go. Put that pressure on. Put the pressure on, Haley.
Hit it back to the other side of the 50.
Come on, Ed. Come on, Maddie. Come on.
Couldn't connect.
Anna, close the line. Close the line. Close the line. Slide.
On the entry from the side, it's Ava Jones. One of the first times we've shouted her out. But there's an intercept from Molly Nussbaumer. Molly has it poked away, though, as WC Eagles able to get possession back. And here they are now in the attacking side of the third, into the shooter circle. There's a good job by Annika Jolson, goalkeeper, to get her feet in the pathway and using that right leg to stop that one. A couple of nifty saves from Bull City. D'Ariano, though, now with it, looking for her first of the second half. Had a hat trick in the first. Maybe she'll get a teammate set up and get an assist here. Not on this occasion, as we hit under a minute to go. Bull City's got possession.
I'm in the ball, Anna. In the ball. In the ball.
Gives us a chance to tell you about Pain and Gain. It's your one-stop shop for all things field hockey, located in the Princess Anne One Shopping Center in Virginia Beach, where they carry everything you need on the turf, from black sticks and turf shoes to mouse guards and so much more. They even let you try out your stick before you buy it in their synthetic turf area. Pain and Gain. Embrace the pain. Enjoy the game. Went far out of net there. Along the far post side was the keeper and Jolson for Bull City.
15, lock in.
Some tunes starting to play in the background, trying to lively up a little bit of the crowd. This is an 8-0 blowout lead for WC Eagles, and that one just sailing away from the net. And it's going to take us to our final commercial break as we go to the fourth and final quarter. Just one goal in that period, but WC Eagles continues to cruise 8-0. Now this from our friends at Atomic Wings.
At Atomic Wings, we prioritize real chicken with fresh, all-natural, never-frozen ingredients, all packed with serious flavor. Order from over 15 awesome flavors at atomicwings.com.
Welcome to the most honest commercial you'll ever see.
And as you can see, me and you are both having trouble starting to talk.
Yep.
I mean, this is something that you're breathing in every day.
Yeah. Like 50% of the air in the house?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Is coming from down here.
Yes, sir.
How's your crawl space looking? You said we're going to be here a while.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's get busy.
Get a free and honest inspection with JES Foundation Repair, a ground.
What's up at DQ? Oh, just the best deal ever. The $7 bacon cheeseburger meal deal. Bacon cheeseburger, fries, drink, and a sundae. No time to be modest. It's all full size for just $7 right now at DQ. Happy tastes good.
Happy does taste good. Every day is sweet when they're serving you Blizzard treats like M&M's, cookie dough, Oreo fudge brownie, Reese's, and so much more. Thanks for being fans all these years, and here's to many more. Dairy Queen Lansdowne is fan food, not fast food. Grill and chills. The gold medal match, U-19 NCC, presented by Team IP. WC Eagles on top of Bull City, 8-0. Matt Hatfield here with you. I want to thank our entire team, from Nick Senti and Jack Lowe and so many others on the Friends of USA Food Hockey, for making this broadcast possible for you today, as we are down to the final 11 minutes and 38 seconds of play for this event that saw Bull City reach the semifinal round by beating Texas Pride 1-0, and then we ran into this buzzsaw that is WC Eagles here in the finale. And as for WC Eagles, they have shut out all 5 of its opponents, trying to make it 6. Blinken Hammers 13-0, NJ Grid 11-0, HTC California 5-0, Windy City 7-0, and Focus 6-0 in its last contest, which took place earlier this morning. The conditions, there's been off and on rain and storms throughout the day as we have our second penalty stroke of the game. You very seldom get one in a game, and here's the second one. WC Eagles able to score on its first, and another one able to come through as they just slide it through in the lower corner near post side. I think that was number 9, Morgan O'Donnell, if I saw it properly. 9-0 is the count, whether it was 9 or 8. It was a single-digit number. I'm quite sure of that. If it wasn't O'Donnell, it might have been 8, Kendall Longenberger. This WC Eagles program just produces so many talented athletes on the next level. They're chock full of college-ready talent. The U14 division squad won the championship, and the U16 team won the championship just literally 3 days ago, the U16, and it was U14 winning it about 6 days ago. They've been able to capitalize on at least 3, might have been 4 of their 6 corners they've had, and both of their penalty strokes resulting in goals. Championship game started a little bit later than we were expecting due to the lightning delay with the weather. Here comes the first corner of the half, I believe, for WC Eagles. Bull City had 1 in the third period, none in the first half. They did get a couple of shots on goal early on in this contest, as it took a little while, I say a little while, for WC Eagles to build a sizable lead, yet they had a 3-0 advantage less than 10 minutes in. Here's Sophia Ferry stretching to get ready to put this corner into play. And she does to D'Ariano. Fakes right back left. And that one's going to be stopped by the keeper and Monica Jolson. So WC Eagles, their closest game was 5-0 with HTC California. They're trying to get into double figures for the third time in 6 games for their U-19 age group. Well, we have a chance. Want to give a tip of the cap or tip of the hat, being a Hatfield, to Town Bank. They are such great supporters of all of our local youth events and sporting activities at the Training Center and the Virginia Beach Sportsplex. At Town Bank, you'll find experienced bankers who are available, reachable, accessible, and to have your best financial interests at heart. Be it on or off the field, serving others, enriching lives is what they do. Call or visit townbank.com and find your banker today. Member FDIC. Possession now for WC Eagles with Opal Sperling getting it up ahead on the move. That one's going to get knocked out of play as it was Riley Dennis trying to create another shot on goal. That one getting away from Bull City, so back in the shooter circle, it's WC Eagles trying to knife one through to the near post side, and then it gets away from Riley Savage. For them. As we're nearing 7 minutes to go in regulation play in the finale of this USA Field Hockey event for the National Club Championships, which started back on June the 24th and concludes 8 days later here on July the 2nd. D'Ariano going to go against the grain. That one's going to bounce off a foot of one of the goalkeepers. Now a corner coming up for WC Eagles as they are knocking on the door for that 5th goal. After qualifying for the regional club championships, teams in these U14, U16, and U19 girls divisions earned the right to participate in the National Club Championships presented by Team IP. It's held each June and July, an ideal opportunity for clubs to compete against one another on the pitch for age division champion rights. You can find all the news and details and college coach list and so much more by going to usafieldhockey.com. Here's Ferry putting in the second corner of the period for WC Eagles. D'Ariano's got it. He's going to get by McCarron and then goes high for that one, but too high above the cage. Not a play. And that one also sailing above the net. Not a play. But that one was by Riley Savage. The trio players are subbed out, and we'll see 16 Sophia Ferry, 17 Kara Sack, and it's like 38 Olivia Anderson all come in.
Inside, both sides.
You see they're right next to that Cova painting signage. Cova Painting, they don't just paint, they transform spaces. Visit covapainting.com or call 757-550-7357 for more, and mention the Sportsplex for 10% off of projects over $1,000. Near sideline racing up ahead, it is Bull City. That is 104, Reed Miller. She scoots it over to Carolyn Kantz. Kantz tries to shoot it into the circle area, but there's D'Ariano waiting right for it, and her teammates ready to attack the other way. Under 5 minutes to go. There's Kara Sack with it, trying to go all the way to the net. She'll get stopped, but only briefly. Now working the inline area. It's going to scoot away from her, and then Sophia Ferry's ready to hop to it. Maybe some give and go action. Ferry gets it back, and it's going to go above the net and out of play. Feels like WC Eagles more content here just to take this 9-0 win home. They're not forcing the issue, getting super greedy for that 10th goal. Although if it's handed to them, I'm sure they will take it. There's Olivia Anderson. As the jet flies over top. As we're a couple of days away from Independence Day weekend. And here's the third corner of the quarter for WC Eagles. As trotting out there is Sophia Ferry. Could be the third and final one of the period, and I believe by my count 9th of the game now for WC Eagles. It's 8th or 9th or 9th or 10th. Lost track after a while. That one goes whizzing right by D'Ariano. Trying to chase it down, though, is Mara Simpson. It's going to go out of play right next to the Nando's sign. Not familiar with Nando's, located directly at Town Center's Fountain Plaza, Nando's, Virginia Beach. Oh, and we'll tell you more about them in just a moment as D'Ariano's going to get another goal. It's number 10 of the day for WC Eagles with 2:50 to go. $10-0 to count for WC Eagles. As we were saying, Nando's is located directly at Town Center's Fountain Plaza, Virginia Beach restaurant. Nando's Virginia Beach restaurant is helping the people of Virginia Beach find their spicy place, one piece of flame grilled chicken at a time. Always fresh, never frozen. Their chicken is marinated for 24 hours and flame grilled to order in the heat level of your choice. And a little secret you may not know, they partner with small-scale farmers in Southern Africa to source their authentic peri-peri chilies. Check them out, Nando's. Down to the last 2 minutes of this match.
Break down. Volley stick out.
And another one on the board to make it 11-0. As you see D'Ariana wearing those pink shoes, she has stood out all game long. In the last 80 seconds of play. Here's Bull City hitting the turf, though. Going down was Reed Miller. Just got word they actually moved the bronze medal game that we thought was going on adjacent to us simultaneously to get it into right after this one. So we will be bringing you that matchup coming up here. And that's going to feature, of course, the Texas Pride Red Squad taking on Focus Black. So after this one goes in the books here shortly, you will get a chance to watch that for those that are interested in checking out that action coming your way here on Cova Sports TV and through USA Field Hockey. WC Eagles, though, going to win this one rather convincingly by double digits. Bull City, can they avoid the shutout? No, they cannot, as the final 5 seconds will tick down. And it's pretty fitting that the last hit on the ball is going to be by D'Ariano. Final score, WC Eagles, they are champions for U14, U16, and now U19 in the 2025 National Club Championship presented by Team IP. Final score, WC Eagles 11, Bull City 0. Bull City closing out the tournament with a 4-2 record. They score 8 goals. They actually give up 14, but 11 coming in this gold medal match. Meanwhile, WC Eagles going 6-0 as they finish up with 53 goals scored and none allowed as they repeat yet again as champions. Again, our game brought to you by Team IP and sponsored by Capelli, the official jersey partner of USA Field Hockey. I want to thank our entire team and those with USA Field Hockey. As you see the final score 11-0, WC Eagles a winner. For our entire team, including Nick Senti, Jack Lowe, and so many others, I am Matthew Hatfield. Stick around. We've got more USA Field Hockey action coming away. And again, that bronze medal match is coming up here in about 6 or 7 minutes or so. You'll hear from some of our sponsors in a bit as well, but that will feature Focus Black taking on the U-19 Texas Pride squad. So we'll be back with you shortly here on this wet and rainy Wednesday in July from the Regional Training Center in Virginia Beach. But right now, let's hear from, if you're in the mood for some pizza, go pay our friends at Chicho's a visit. Oh, check it out.
waiting to be called yours. Game on. Dare to differ.
I grew up here. I know this town. I know the people here. More important, they know me. As a banker at Town Bank, we become part of the communities we serve. The people who bank with us, our members, know us. When you bank with Town Bank, you'll know your banker. You'll know you can reach us, and you'll know we're here for you.
Get ready for the concert event of the summer.
On the road again.
Catch Willie Nelson and family. Bob Dylan. Turnpike Troubadours. And more at the Outlaw Music Festival's 10th anniversary tour, July 29th. Veterans United Home Loans Amphitheater at Virginia Beach. Get access to preferred tickets with your Citi card. For tickets and more, go to livenation.com and outlawmusicfestival.com.
After more than 50 years of innovation, AstroTurf still leads the way. The inventor of artificial turf does it all, right here in the USA. We engineer, test, manufacture, and install the world's most innovative fibers and turf technologies, with over 30,000 tracks and fields worldwide. AstroTurf, powered by Sport Group.
Let's go!
Grow the game.
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 Grow the game. Grow the game.
Grow the game.
Cova Painting. We don't just paint, we transform spaces. Visit covapainting.com or call 757-550-7357 and mention the Sportsplex for 10% off of projects over $1,000.
Hampton Roads has a long-running high school and college sports tradition. It's time to give them the spotlight they deserve. This is 757 Sports Talk.
Usually it's Hatfield. That's why I try to tell everybody, get on Hatfield. He is the legal scribe, the talking head that knows all this, puts the whammies on. We do things different on this podcast. That's why we're rated number 3 in the state.
You got Play-Doh? Get out of here! We got people all over the globe watching with us. Sitting in a phone booth with you would be very...
well, no, we got to have your own phone booth. I'm not sitting in a phone booth with you.
It is 757 Saturday Sports Talk here on Cova Sports TV. Like, share, and subscribe.
Well, it's everybody's favorite time of year again. Time to prepare to make your annual donation to that infernal revenue service. And if you're like me, you need help. Help to keep that donation as small as possible. So get off your W-2 and call John Maynard at John's Tax Service. 455-6763.
So you just saw from the vault Athletics and Fitness Facility. It's Hampton Roads' 13,000 square foot facility located in the hilltop section of Virginia Beach, where they specialize in youth athlete development, personal training, small group training, and specialty fitness classes. The top field hockey and lacrosse specific training in the Hampton Roads area for all ages and skill levels of all athletics and fitness. It's time for the bronze medal match, now underway, featuring Texas Pride and Focus Black. Matt Hatfield here with you as we bring this bronze medal match. As you see Texas Pride putting it into play. And for Texas Pride, we'll give you their roster rundown here in just a second. And for Focus Black as well. And you see the conditions right now for the game here today on this Wednesday in the month of July that's just underway. Both teams getting in. Texas Pride at 3-2. And Focus Black coming in with a record of 4-1. And we'll give you the lineups for each squad. Let's tell you first for Focus Black, their team, and we'll give it to you in numerical order that I have, and you'll see it on our screen as well. And for them, they have a young lady, by the way, that a lot of folks across the Hampton Roads area are familiar with, too. We'll get to her in a second. But 11 is Ellis Cannon, 24, Gabby Anderson, 28, Elizabeth Trant, 29, Mia Jones, 33, Avery Johnson, 44, Callie Hyman, 51, Kayla Takashi Trader, 53, Kiara Trader, 59, Ellie Kidd, 99, Isabel Pardo de Santillana, 104, Sydney Regini, who was the Female Athlete of the Year at Princess Anna High School in Virginia Beach. 108, Cadence Parker. 137, Mika Hilberger. 139, Kinsey King. 156, Madeline Buckley. 188, Campbell Lemick. 212, Charlotte Hoots. 277, Sydney Fulmer. And 354, Alexandra Curtis. So Focus in the pink, Texas Red in the red shorts and the white top, as it'll be a corner here for Focus. And that one almost put through. You see number 24, Gabby Anderson, involved on that opportunity. Then we'll give you the roster here for Texas Pride here just a moment, as they now have possession going from left to right. See there, that's Gracie Crawford, number 22. And there's Texas Pride's roster. We got it for you. Thank you, Jack. As we give you their names here of note, we'll go in order here that I have on my sheet. Ella U is number 0. 2 is Carolyn Rains. 6, Oluwatomi Lanayan. 8, Elizabeth Berger. 11, Sophia Rug. 12, Sella Provenzano. Also, we have a 12 of Elliot Lewis. So we'll check on which 12 is which 12, I guess, right? You have 13, Alexis Berger. 15, Kate Lahode. 16, Remy Fan. 19, Valentina Bazan. 21, Montgomery Ferguson. 22, Gracie Crawford. We just referenced her. It's going to be a factor throughout this one, I would expect. Harper Brown, 33. Nina Piazza, 34. Blair Stryken, 35. Elisa Perrin is 38. Grace Casilla, 39. Chloe West, 42. Adair Patterson, 44. Jackie O'Donnell wears 46. 47, Josephine Van Houten. 56, Merritt Scubis. And rounding up the unit is number 99, Catherine Rosser. Game brought to you today by Capelli Sport, as Capelli is the official jersey partner of USA Field Hockey. And there's a goal. What a nifty find, as it is 2-12 teaming up there. Carolyn Rains finding Provenzano, and boom, goes the dynamite. 1-0. Texas Pride gets on the board. So they're able to score on that nifty dump off with about 7:42 to go in our first period. So Texas Pride able to get the game's first goal. See if Focus Black can collect themselves and get a goal response. It's a nice job there on the move just to dump it off inside, by the way, by Raines to get it to Provenzano. And she scored it with ease. Of course, we referenced Sydney Regini being a key factor. MVP at Princess Anne, who's going to James Madison to continue her field hockey career. Some other locals all across the 757 area code on this Focus squad, such as Ellis Cannon and Elizabeth Trant, the Trader sisters, Hilberger, who was a standout over at Tab. She's going to James Madison as well to continue her college field hockey career. And, of course, not just a great field hockey athlete, but a really good performer in softball for the Tigers. Ready to come in are 11 and 29, Ellis Cannon and Mia Jones, respectively, as you see them on the sideline watching. Focus gets into the shooter's circle area. And they're going to score one. Yes, they will. We're tied at 1-1. I believe that was Gabby Anderson that got that goal. Gabby Anderson knotting things up at 1-1 with 5:25 to go in the first quarter. Gabby out of Williamsburg. Bruton High School standout. A year ago represented the U.S. in a Four Nations tournament out in Belgium. In 2022, she only played in 6 games. ACL tear, but was named second team All-State. And has since been one of the better performers in the Bay Rivers district in field hockey. Here along the end line, that one squirting away from Team Focus. Focus Black coming in with a record of 4 as we mentioned. They shut out Ain 3-0 and beat the Wizards 9-1 on Monday. Had a 2-0 shutout of IFIC. It's IFHCK on Tuesday, and then doubled up Mayhem 4-2 before WC Eagles ousted them 6-0 in the semifinals. WC Eagles coming off an 11-0 win earlier today in their championship gold medal match over Bull City. So 18 goals coming in, scored for them, 9 allowed for Focus Black. I'll give you the rundown for Texas Pride here in just a second on what they've done to get to this bronze medal match on this dreary Wednesday afternoon in July from the Regional Training Center in Virginia Beach, where the rain continues to fall steadily. But fortunately, the Thunder Boomers have been able to stay away for us to get this one underway and hopefully get it concluded. Texas Pride, as we mentioned, 3-2 coming in. They fell to Mayhem 2-1 on Monday, and then they were able to shut out Patriot 1-0 to respond. Beat the Washington Wolves 2-0 on Tuesday, and then edged Ain 3-2. So just about every game has been a 1-goal game except that 2-0 shutout of Washington Wolves because they were beaten by Bull City 1-0 in the semis earlier. Otherwise, they would have been playing WC Eagles for the gold medal. As you watch in the pink here, Focus trying to get something going again behind Gabby Anderson. And it's going to result in a corner, second one of the period for Focus. You see the keeper in net, Merritt Stubis, number 56. Texas probably going to have to hold up here and be strong. So slow dribbler. Initially hit, but then it's going to be scored. 137, Mika Hilberger. It was initially hit by Ellis Cannon with a dribbler, but Mika Hilberger off that corner. Very patient and effective to make it 2-1. So Focus Black takes a lead after trailing 1-0. Just 4 minutes and 18 seconds into this one, they've responded behind Gabby Anderson's goal and another Bay Rivers standout, Mika Hilberger, the multi-sport star from TAB, part of their dynasty under Wendy Wilson. Ball's loose again as Crawford's able to hold on to it. You wonder if the conditions are having an effect. Focus, they are focused right now, and Focus Black with a 2-1 lead, trying to continue this momentum as they get to the end of the first quarter finish line, and they can take a 3-1 lead if they get this corner to pay off. Their third of the game, and they've already scored off their most recent corner. So this will be Hilberger entering it into play. Hilberger gets it in. Scooting right back to left is Gabby Anderson. It's going to go back over to Texas Pride. But a 2-1 lead for Focus Black, recovering from the early one-goal deficit. We've got second quarter action coming your way from the Rainey Regional Training Center in Virginia Beach after we hear from Bag Tags. Stay tuned.
From credentials to luggage tags, even time standards tags for competitive swimmers, Bag Tags creates durable and distinct functional sporting events tags that are not only used as a security measure, but are also treasured keepsakes, marking special moments and milestones in an athlete's competitive career. Bag Tag services some of the most notable sporting events across the country. Fully customizable, totally unique, and made in the USA. Visit bagtagsinc.com today.
Grow the game.
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 Grow the game. Grow the game.
Grow the game.
For any athlete, making it to the top sometimes comes with a few steps back. That's why there's CHKD Sports Medicine. Advanced diagnostics, treatment, and rehabilitation for sports injuries, just for young athletes like yours.
Pay them a visit online, chkd.org. As the Regional Training Center would like to thank CHKD Sports Medicine Program for providing certified athletic trainers for this event and so many other sporting activities that take place at the facility. CHKD is home to the region's only comprehensive sports medicine program for young athletes. For same-day or next-day appointment availability, call CHKD Sports Medicine at 757-668-PLAY. That's 757-668-PLAY. It is the bronze medal match for U-19 USA Field Hockey. It's National Club Championships presented by Team IP. Our game sponsor, Capelli, the official jersey partner of USA Field Hockey. That is Capelli. It's Focus Black on top of Texas Pride 2-1. Focus Black is in the pink uniforms with the black shorts, while Texas Pride has the red shorts with the white jerseys and the blue numbers. Matt Hatfield here with us, bringing the action from the Regional Training Center. There's an airborne entry. You see the forecast today, 85 degrees. It's actually kind of ticked down almost closer to the 80 mark with some of the rain that's picked up. Storms have been in and out of the area, but Texas Pride took the lead early on a goal as we watch Focus try to increase their lead. That goal came courtesy of Carolyn Raines finding Stella Provenzano. But even after that goal with Provenzano, Gabby Anderson was able to strike for Focus Black, and then off a corner, Mika Hilberger, the TAB alum, stepping through in a big way to give Focus a 2-1 lead after they trailed at 1-0 in the early going. The U14, U16, and U19 gold medals were won by WC Eagles. Our Pennsylvania flavor, of course, on that roster, and they were victorious in all three age divisions for the gold medals. East Ariana with a hat trick today and then some, as they were able to beat earlier Bull City 11-0 as they continue their mastery of this event year after year. Of course, WC Eagles ousted Focus 6-0. We told you Focus came in at 4-1 with 18 goals scored and 9 allowed. Texas Pride entering at 3-2 with 7 goals scored and 4 allowed. And they have not surrendered more than 2 goals in any of their games. Beg your pardon, let's get that corrected rather. They have given up, I think I said 4 goals. They've given up 5 goals as Texas Pride. So little house cleaning note. 7 goals scored, 5 allowed. Let's see, the 2 allowed to Mayhem, the 2 allowed to AIM, and the 1 to Bull City. Meanwhile, we got a corner here in the second quarter, and it's going to be the ladies in pink from Focus. They had 3 in the first quarter, none for Texas Pride. I'm going to make this short little dump-off pass to – I'm showing a number 12 on the screen, but I don't see a number 12 in my book here, so I'm going to check on who that might have been. But Ellis Cannon, number 11, we see in pink. Heavy rainfall continues as we hit near 8 minutes to go in the first half. And there's a good tackle laid down by Gabby Anderson. Trying to use that far sideline to navigate the field. Anderson's been one of the better players so far in this first half. Mia Jones trots off. And the pass to the near side. Time Kiara Trader got slowed up. And your screen is Sophia Rueg, number 11.
Hey, Coach, can you back that for me?
Kiara Trader now goes airborne. To put that into play, it takes a couple of hops and out of play. Where Blair Strachan will go chase it down. Blair Strachan, a 2027 talent midfielder from Houston, Texas, in the Kincaid School. Last season had 8 goals and 12 assists. Substitution now as we see 354 Alexandra Curtis come onto the pitch. Double team there trying to split it was Gabby Anderson, but Texas Pride not giving her much room to budge. Here's Trader now. Kira will go the other direction. trying to stretch out that Texas Pride defense. As we've seen Focus get a little squinched up to a degree, and sometimes that happens near the net when you get in the shooter circle, but more here in the open field areas, you're trying to get some daylight to operate with. Looking for a place to go with some fresh flavors and box lunches and so much more. Tropical Smoothie Cafe is one of those places you can check out. It's right across the street from Tidewater Community College on Simple Sand Road. Eat better, feel better. They're bursting with fresh flavors. Having great catering, box lunches, so much more. Get your Jetty Punch too. Tropical Smoothie Cafe. Thank them for their partnership in support of sports across the landscape in Hampton Roads and beyond. Under 5.5 minutes to play. Focus Black. They probably missed to play in the first half. Focus Black with a 2-1 lead. As the Umbrellas are out in full force, and a lot of folks positioned underneath the tenting area. Stay dry. You can see a view of the sky there. Unfortunately, no sounds of thunder or lightning bolts in the air as we had earlier in the day that gave us a delay. Focus Black on the attack. A couple players got tangled up there, including 44 for Texas Pride, Adair Patterson, and we got our latest corner. I think it's the 5th one now of the half for Focus. A goal here would give them much needed separation. As Merritt Skubas goes back into the cage area to try to deny Focus from their 3rd goal of this half. And they got it. Put that one on the board for Focus. Alexandra Curtis. 3-1. Focus increases their lead. And it's the 2nd goal off a penalty corner. My, oh my. Texas Pride got such a nice start, had the lead, but it quickly evaporated. And they need something positive to happen here before the break. I feel like they have a chance to capture the bronze medal. Otherwise, Focus Black might pull away. They did that against the Wizards 9-1 and doubled up Mayhem 4-2. They've won every game by multiple goals except the loss to WC Eagles, which nobody's figured out how to beat them. Give that assist, by the way, to Gabby Anderson, who scored the 1st goal for Focus. She was the one that had the nifty pass to her left where Alexandra Curtis was waiting to put it through the back of the net. Alexandra Curtis, a 2027 Ford from the Richmond, Virginia area, out of the collegiate school, and a member of the USA 16 women's national team. Was the League of Independent Schools Player of the Year, BISAA All-State First Team, and Richmond Metro First Team. Bright future ahead for her. Under 80 seconds to go in the half, and it's a 3-1 lead for Focus Black. That pass intercepted. I think that was by Kira Trader. A lot of underrated field hockey talent in that Bay Rivers district when you think of what Pocosin and Jamestown and Bruton, some of the schools over there have done to go with certainly the dominance of Tab. But across the Hampton Roads landscape, obviously Cox High School, First Colonial High Schools have been in many ways flag carriers. Nance River has been really, really good in recent years. And, of course, Mary Werkheiser recently retiring Norfolk Academy, a dominant force for quite some time. And the horn blowing, I think that means we have another weather delay. We'll check on that, though, with 23 seconds to go in the first half. So with that, we will step aside and get ready for our halftime break. We'll hear from more of the sponsors. 3-1, Focus Black on top of Texas Pride, thanks to goals from Alexandra Curtis, Gabby Anderson, and Mika Hilberger. More to come. You're watching USA Field Hockey action from the Regional Training Center in Virginia Beach.
What makes a life a good one? Is it our adventures? Or the friends we find along the way? Is it the challenges we conquer together? Maybe it's the people's lives we touch every single day. So, what makes a life a good one? You'll have to figure that one out for yourself.
Game on. Dare to differ.
What is more? Is it more reps, more strength, more stamina? We say it's all of that, but it's greater than just what's in the mirror. It's about improving your mental and physical health. More is a feeling of achievement, fulfillment, confidence. It's looking better, feeling better, being better, and it's our mission to get you there. Because here, you are more. One Life Fitness.
At Atomic Wings, we prioritize real chicken with fresh, all-natural, never-frozen ingredients, all packed with serious flavor. Order from over 15 awesome flavors at atomicwings.com.
What does happiness mean to you?
Being in the ocean with you, watching you catch super fun waves.
In Virginia Beach, happiness is breaking barriers and savoring the sunshine.
I couldn't pick a better place or a better person to be with. This is what makes me happy.
happiness is going all out.
And taking it all in.
Here, happiness is whatever you make it. Find yours in Virginia Beach.
Hampton Roads has a long-running high school and college sports tradition. It's time to give them the spotlight they deserve. This is 757 Sports Talk.
Usually it's Hatfield. That's why I try to tell everybody, get on Hatfield. He is the legal scribe, the talking head that knows all this, puts the whammies on. We do things different on this podcast. That's why we're rated number 3 in the state.
You got Play-Doh? Get out of here! We got people all over the globe watching with us. Sitting in a phone booth with you would be very...
we got to have your own phone booth. I'm not sitting in no phone booth with you.
It is 757 Saturday Sports Talk here on Cova Sports TV. Like, share, and subscribe.
Pain and Gain, your one-stop shop for all things field hockey. Located in Princess One Shopping Center, Virginia Beach, we carry everything you need on the turf, from black sticks, turf shoes, mouth guards, and much more. Try out your stick before you buy in our synthetic turf area. Pain and Gain. Embrace the pain, enjoy the game.
A history of winning started with the 65 Gators, losing steam, losing sweat.
We've identified the problem. What is the solution?
A drink scientifically designed to hydrate better than water, so they could sweat more, win more, and change the game forever.
Boom, bop, boom, 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 bop, bam. Naturally, we called our stuff Gatorade.
Well, it's everybody's favorite time of year again. Time to prepare to make your annual donation to that infernal revenue service. And if you're like me, you need help. Help to keep that donation as small as possible. So get off your W-2 and call John Maynard at John's Tax Service. 455-6763.
That's right. Give them a call at 757-455-6763. John's Tax Service, a proud community supporter of local youth sports, providing tax preparation and retirement planning services. John's Tax Service and JPM Financial have been serving all of Hampton Roads for more than 20 years. They're the best thanks to all of you, John's Tax Service. We are near halftime. It is the NCC U-19 bronze medal game presented by Team IP, where Texas Pride trails Focus Black by a count of 3-1. Earlier today, after a couple of lightning/weather delays, it was the gold medal match that saw WC Eagles conclude a perfect 6-0 in the tournament by blanking Bull City 12-0. Bull City finished up 4-2 overall, but WC Eagles 6-0 on the event. They outscored the opposition 53-0, not a zilch, as they win U16, U14, and today U19 gold medals. It's a 3-1 lead for Focus Black, which trailed early by a count of 1-0 after a goal from Sella Provenzano. It was assisted by Carolyn Raines in the first period, but just a few minutes after that, Gabby Anderson scored. She later had an assist to Alexandra Curtis, and sandwiched in between those two goals was a goal scored by Tab alum Mika Hilberger with 1:37 to go in the first quarter, and that's where we have a 3-1 lead for Focus Black. Right before the horn sounded, we have a weather delay. My guess would be, but I cannot say this with certainty, that when we do resume play, if we do resume play, they'll do it with the second half. Those last 23 seconds seem somewhat inconsequential to where we are in this game. But again, I can't say that with certainty. We shall see. If we get official word, we'll pass that on to all of you out there. Nonetheless, as we stand right now, 3-1 Focus Black on top of Texas Pride in this matchup. If you want to stay up to date with everything that's happening with USA Field Hockey, it's very easy to do so. You can download the Turning Machine app on your phone or your tablet or any of your mobile devices to get scores and schedules and results of everything happening with USA Field Hockey. But follow USA Field Hockey through all your social channels and go to usafieldhockey.com. They also have where you can click and learn more about USA WNT's upcoming series against New Zealand, and it tells you all about different things with Dare to Differ, Nexus, Team USA, and events, and so much more. News, how you can donate and play, all at your fingertips by going to usafieldhockey.com. And again, USA Field Hockey is, of course, the national governing body for field hockey in the United States. USA Field Hockey, a member organization of the United States Olympic Committee and the International Field Hockey Federation. It was founded in 1922, and the USA Field Hockey Association is headquartered in Colorado Springs, Colorado. We're going to step aside and take another time out here. We'll give you an update when we can pass one along to all of you out there watching on our Cova Sports TV YouTube channel. We encourage you to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel on Cova Sports TV for all kinds of local and live sporting events and podcasts and so much more at your fingertips when we have events for you, be it VBU soccer, be it field hockey, be it soccer, lacrosse, be it 757 Sports Talk, and so much more. You'll get notified when you hit the subscribe button, and you won't miss anything. You can always go back and watch things. If you're not watching it live, it's always available on demand through our Cova Sports TV YouTube channel. But now let's hear a quick word from Capelli, the official jersey partner of USA Field Hockey.
Grow the game.
Grow the game.
Grow the game.
Grow the game!
Grow the game.
Grow the game.
Grow the game.
Grow the game.
Portco is your local nonprofit organization dedicated to economic empowerment through employment for people with disabilities. We focus on abilities, not limitations, providing on-the-job vocational support. Find your pathway to employment. Contact us or learn more at portco.org.
Get ready for the concert event of the summer.
On the road again.
Catch Willie Nelson and family. Bob Dylan. Turnpike Troubadours. And more at the Outlaw Music Festival's 10th anniversary tour, July 29th. Veterans United Home Loans Amphitheater at Virginia Beach. Get access to preferred tickets with your city card. For tickets and more, go to livenation.com and outlawmusicfestival.com.
Welcome to the most honest commercial you'll ever see.
And as you can see, me and you are both having trouble starting to talk.
Yep.
I mean, this is something that you're breathing in every day.
Yeah. Like 50% of the air in the house?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Is coming from down here.
Yes, sir.
How's your crawl space looking? You say we're going to be here a while.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's get busy.
Get a free and honest inspection with JES Foundation Repair, a groundworks company.
What's up at DQ? Oh, just the best deal ever. The $7 bacon cheeseburger meal deal. Bacon cheeseburger, fries, drink, and a sundae. No time to be modest. It's all full size for just $7 right now at DQ. Happy tastes good.
What does happiness mean to you? Being in the ocean with you, watching you catch super fun waves.
In Virginia Beach, happiness is breaking barriers and savoring the sunshine.
I couldn't pick a better place or a better person to be with. This is what makes me happy.
Happiness is going all out.
And taking it all in.
Here, happiness is whatever you make it. Find yours in Virginia Beach.
After more than 50 years of innovation, AstroTurf still leads the way. The inventor of artificial turf does it all, right here in the USA. We engineer, test, manufacture, and install the world's most innovative fibers and turf technologies. With over 30,000 tracks and fields worldwide. AstroTurf, powered by Sport Group.
Let's go!
Cova Painting. We don't just paint, we transform spaces. Visit covapainting.com or call 757-550-7357 and mention the Sportsplex for 10% off of projects over $1,000.
Dierks Bentley, Broken Branches Tour. Live at Veterans United Home Loans Amphitheater at Virginia Beach, July 10th with Zach Top. And the band Lula. But on sale now at the Amphitheater box office and livenation.com. Dierks Bentley. She hates me. My hair, my truck, my dog, my music. Presented by Live Nation.
Hampton Roads has a long-running high school and college sports tradition. It's time to give them the spotlight they deserve. This is 757 Sports Talk.
Usually it's Hatfield. That's why I try to tell everybody, get on Hatfield. He is the legal scribe, the talking head that knows all this, puts the whammies on. We do things different on this podcast. That's why we're rated number 3 in the state.
You got Play-Doh? Get out of here! We got people all over the globe watching with us. Sitting in a phone booth with you would be very...
well, no, we got to have your own phone booth. I'm not sitting in no phone booth with you.
It is 757 Saturday Sports Talk here on Cova Sports TV. Like, share, and subscribe.
From credentials to luggage tags, even time standards tags for competitive swimmers, Bag Tags creates durable and distinct functional sporting events tags that are not only used as a security measure, but are also treasured keepsakes, marking special moments and milestones in an athlete's competitive career. Bag Tag services some of the most notable sporting events across the country. Fully customizable, totally unique, and made in the USA. Visit bagtagsinc.com today.
And we are back here at the Regional Training Center in Virginia Beach. Bag Tags. Customize your tags. Show off your team spirit. Focus Black and Texas Pride. They are in a rain delay with 23 seconds to go in the second quarter. You see the little neat graphic there, rain delay. In fact, I think it's going to impact a lot of sporting events across the area tonight and all over the state for that matter, as we will give you an update when we have more. Earlier today, the gold medal match saw WC Eagles win 11-0 in its game with Bull City. So there you have it. We shall pass along an official word when we find out. Again, we had lightning delays earlier, so our gold medal match started a little bit later than expected. Same for the bronze medal match here, featuring Texas Pride and Focus Black. Focus Black with a 3-1 lead as we stand right now in the second quarter of this one, and we will pass along an update that this game will resume, or will it get called with a 3-1 victory in favor of Focus Black, or what the latest is when we have more. But again, usafieldhockey.com for more details. And again, USA Field Hockey is the national governing body for field hockey in the United States. And check out more with USA Field Hockey. There
Game on. Dare to differ.
What makes a life a good one? Is it our adventures? Or the friends we find along the way? Is it the challenges we conquer together? Maybe it's the people's lives we touch every single day. So, what makes a life a good one? You'll have to figure that one out for yourself.
What is more? Is it more reps, more strength, more stamina? We say it's all of that, but it's greater than just what's in the mirror. It's about improving your mental and physical health. More is a feeling of achievement, fulfillment, confidence. It's looking better, feeling better, being better, and it's our mission to get you there. Because here, you are more. One Life Fitness.
What does happiness mean to you? Being in the ocean with you, watching you catch super fun waves.
In Virginia Beach, happiness is breaking barriers and savoring the sunshine.
I couldn't pick a better place or a better person to be with. This is what makes me happy.
Happiness is going all out.
And taking it all in.
Here, happiness is whatever you make it. Find yours in Virginia Beach.
Well, it's everybody's favorite time of year again. Time to prepare to make your annual donation to that infernal revenue service. And if you're like me, you need help. Help to keep that donation as small as possible. So get off your W-2 and call John Maynard at John's Tax Service. 455-6763.
At Atomic Wings, we prioritize real chicken with fresh, all-natural, never-frozen ingredients, all packed with serious flavor. Order from over 15 awesome flavors at atomicwings.com.
I grew up here. I know this town. I know the people here. More important, they know me. As a banker at Town Bank, we become part of the communities we serve. The people who bank with us, our members, know us. When you bank with Town Bank, you'll know your banker. You'll know you can reach us, and you'll know we're here for you.
For the concert event of the summer.
On the road again.
Catch Willie Nelson and family. Bob Dylan. Turnpike Troubadours. And more at the Outlaw Music Festival's 10th anniversary tour. July 29th. Veterans United Home Loans Amphitheater at Virginia Beach. Get access to preferred tickets with your city card. For tickets and more, go to livenation.com and outlawmusicfestival.com.
Cova Painting. We don't just paint, we transform spaces. Visit covapainting.com or call 757-550-7357 and mention the Sportsplex for 10% off of projects over $1,000.
Grow the game.
Grow the game.
Grow the game.
Grow the game!
game.
Grow the game.
Grow the game.
Grow the game.
Grow the game.
Pain and Gain, your one-stop shop for all things field hockey. Located in Princess One Shopping Center, Virginia Beach, we carry everything you need on the turf, from black sticks, turf shoes, mouth guards, and much more. Try out your stick before you buy it in our synthetic turf area. Pain and Gain. Embrace the pain, enjoy the game.
And we're back here. Chance to tell you that we're still in a weather delay right now with the match for the bronze medal featuring Texas Pride and Focus Black. Focus Black with a 3-1 lead as we were under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Matt Hatfield here with you. And earlier today, 11-0 win for WC Eagles as they were able to blank Bull City for the gold medal for the U-19 here in this 2025 edition of the USA Field Hockey National Club Championships presented by Team IP. Capelli, the official jersey partner of USA Field Hockey. And we'll hear just a little bit more from Gatorade. Quench your thirst, rehydrate, replenish, refuel. But goals scored from Mika Hilberger, Gabby Anderson, and Alexandra Curtis to give the lead to Focus Black if they fell behind 1-0 in the first period, with Texas Pride scoring on a goal from Sella Provenzano, assisted by Carolyn Rains. And right now, that's where we stand here. We will give you an update when we receive one, but it does not look like we're going to resume anytime really soon. If I were to give you an estimation, I think you have to wait a good 20, 30 plus minutes once the lightning is moved out of the area. And once they've spotted lightning, you have to take the safety precautions that are necessary. So that is where we stand right now. And again, 3-1 in the lead. It is Focus Black, which came in with a record of 4-1 overall. They're the ones in the pink uniforms. Texas Pride were in the white jerseys with the red shorts at 3-2. Texas Pride entering with 7 goals scored, 5 surrendered, while Focus Black with 18 goals scored and 9 yielded. We've got more commercials coming your way from the sponsors that help make our streaming and broadcast possible for you on Cova Sports TV. Do us a favor and hit that like button, the share button, and subscribe button. And also you can log on to covasports.com and reach out to us if you'd like to get involved with anything that we have going on from a sports-related standpoint. But right now, chance to hear more from Gatorade. And we'll be back when we have more sports to pass along to you from the USA Field Hockey NCC.
A history of winning started with the 65 Gators losing steam, losing sweat.
We've identified the problem. What is the solution?
A drink scientifically designed to hydrate better than water, so they could sweat more, win more, and change the game forever.
Boom, bop, boom, 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 bop, bam.
Naturally, we called our stuff Gatorade.
Hampton Roads has a long-running high school and college sports tradition. It's time to give them the spotlight they deserve. This is 757 Sports Talk.
Usually it's Hatfield. That's why I try to tell everybody, get on Hatfield. He is the legal scribe, the talking head that knows all this, puts the whammies on. We do things different on this podcast. That's why we're rated number 3 in the state.
You got Play-Doh? Get out of here! We got people all over the globe watching with us. Sitting in a phone booth with you would be very...
well, no, we got to have your own phone booth. I'm not sitting in a phone booth with you.
It is 757 Saturday Sports Talk here on Cova Sports TV. Like, share, and subscribe.
Portco is your local nonprofit organization dedicated to economic empowerment through employment for people with disabilities. We focus on abilities, not limitations, providing on-the-job vocational support. Find your pathway to employment. Contact us or learn more at portco.org.
For any athlete, making it to the top sometimes comes with a few steps back.
That's why there's CHKD Sports Medicine. Advanced diagnostics, treatment, and rehabilitation for sports injuries, just for young athletes like yours.
From credentials to luggage tags, even time standards tags for competitive swimmers, Bag Tags creates durable and distinct functional sporting events tags that are not only used as a security measure, but are also treasured keepsakes, marking special moments and milestones in an athlete's competitive career. Bag Tag services some of the most notable sporting events across the country. Fully customizable, totally unique, and made in the USA. Visit bagtagsinc.com today.
Grow the game.
Grow the game.
Grow the game.
Grow the game!
Grow the game.
Grow the game.
Grow the game.
Grow the game.
Tour. Live at Veterans United Home Loans Amphitheater at Virginia Beach, July 10th with Zach Top and the band Lula. But on sale now at the amphitheater box office and livenation.com. Dierks Bentley. She hates me. My hair, my truck, my dog, my music mix. Presented by Live Nation.
What's up at DQ? Oh, just the best deal ever! The $7 bacon cheeseburger meal deal. Bacon cheeseburger, fries, drink, and a sundae. No time to be modest. It's all full size for just $7. Right now at DQ. Happy tastes good.
After more than 50 years of innovation, AstroTurf still leads the way. The inventor of artificial turf does it all, right here in the USA. We engineer, test, manufacture, and install the world's most innovative fibers and turf technologies, with over 30,000 tracks and fields worldwide. AstroTurf, powered by Sport Group.
Let's go!
Welcome to the most honest commercial you'll ever see.
And as you can see, me and you are both having trouble starting to talk.
Yep.
I mean, this is something that you're breathing in every day.
Yeah. Like 50% of the air in the house?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Is coming from down here.
Yes, sir.
How's your crawl space looking? You say we're going to be here a while.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's get busy.
Get a free and honest inspection with JES Foundation Repair, a groundworks company.
I grew up here. I know this town. I know the people here. More important, they know me. As a banker at Town Bank, we become part of the communities we serve. The people who bank with us, our members, know us. When you bank with Town Bank, you'll know your banker. You'll know you can reach us, and you'll know we're here for you.
And we're back here. Thanks to Town Bank, you'll find experienced bankers who are available, reachable, accessible. They have your best financial interests at heart, too, whether it's on or off the field. Serving others and enriching lives is what they do. Call or visit townbank.com and find your banker, member FDIC. Tell Bob Aston that Matt Chuck and the folks from the Sportsplex sent you over. Bronze medal match here in this 2025 USA Field Hockey NCC presented by Team IP is in a weather delay, but we have gotten word that they are anticipating a resumption of play at about 5:05 Eastern, so about 7 or 8 minutes from now. The last 23 seconds of the second quarter, as I had suspected or predicted, will just be wiped away. It'll be the start of the third quarter with a 3-1 lead in favor of Focus Black on top of Texas Pride. Focus Black trying to finish up this event at 5-1 overall. They'll be wearing the pink uniforms, while Texas Pride at 3-2 will need a rally to get to 4-2 and get the bronze medal and capture that. Earlier today, the gold medal for U-19 was won by WC Eagles, blanking Bull City by a count of 11-0 as Reese D'Ariano had yet another hat trick as WC Eagles has captured gold medals in the U14, U16, and U19 divisions for USA Field Hockey. All this taking place at the Virginia Beach Regional Training Center. And again, you can find out more when you hit that button on your tablet or your phone with usafieldhockey.com. Get the Turning Machine app at your fingertips, and you can stay up to date on everything happening with USA Field Hockey. But also, make sure you hit the subscribe button for Cova Sports TV so you can get notified when we go live with any sporting event, be it field hockey action, be it football action, soccer, lacrosse, 757 Sports Talk, which comes your way each and every Saturday on Cova Sports TV and also airs now on television through Cox Communications in your view in the Hampton Roads, Fredericksburg, Northern Virginia, and Roanoke markets. But we'll take one more time out here. You see the little timer below at about 2 minutes and change. We'll be resuming play here shortly as they will be wiping things off the camera. And we'll be having some field hockey action here with Focus Black trying to finish off a bronze medal. Texas Pride, they have other ideas. It's a 3-1 lead for Focus Black here in this matchup. And it's all brought to you by Capelli, the official jersey partner of USA Field Hockey.
Grow the game.
Grow the game.
Grow the game.
Grow the game!
Grow the game.
Grow the game.
Grow the game.
Grow the game.
Well, it's everybody's favorite time of year again. Time to prepare to make your annual donation to that infernal revenue service. And if you're like me, you need help. Help to keep that donation as small as possible. So get off your W-2 and call John Maynard at John's Tax Service. 455-6763.
Pain and Gain, your one-stop shop for all things field hockey. Located in Princess One Shopping Center, Virginia Beach, we carry everything you need on the turf, from black sticks, turf shoes, mouth guards, and much more. Try out your stick before you buy in our synthetic turf area. Pain and Gain. Embrace the pain, enjoy the game.
What's up at DQ? Oh, just the best deal ever! The $7 bacon cheeseburger meal deal. Bacon cheeseburger, fries, drink, and a sundae. No time to be modest. It's all full size for just $7. Right now at DQ. Happy tastes good.
A history of winning started with the 65 Gators losing steam, losing sweat.
We've identified the problem. What is the solution?
A drink scientifically designed to hydrate better than water, so they could sweat more, win more, and change the game forever.
Boom, bop, boom, 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 bop, bam.
Naturally, we called our stuff Gatorade.
And we're back here. It is the bronze medal match that's now underway in the third period with, looks like they added the 23 seconds to the third quarter start with Focus Black on top of Texas Pride 3-1. Matt Hatfield here with you. Focus Black getting goals from Gabby Anderson, Mika Hilberger, and Alexandra Curtis. The lone goal scored for U19's Texas Pride was by Celo Provenzano on an assist from Carolyn Rains. Temperatures dipped down to now 76 degrees, and yeah, we've got more than just a chance of storms. We've had them today with rain and a slight little bit of a wind breeze, but not too gusty on this second day of July. A couple days away from Independence Day. Careful if you're out there going to fireworks festivities and out and about. Always a fun day as we celebrate our nation's independence. And it'll be a busy weekend in Virginia Beach as it usually is. USA Field Hockey's 8-long day extravaganza comes to a close today with the U-19 division after U-14 and U-16 gold medals were won by WC Eagles. This is our bronze medal match, which again in the pink jerseys you see Focus Black now working from left to right on your screen, trying to maintain and possibly increase its lead, as that one's going to get deflected. That ball did, as it was initially touched by Sydney Regini, the JMU pledge from Princess Anne High. What a great career she's had for Coach Don Warner at PA. And female athlete of the year at Princess Anne. And on the move now, you see Mia Jones, and that one gets deflected out of play right there by the USA Field Hockey signage, and the black flags moving just a little bit in the background. Possession handled for a moment by Kate Wahadi for Texas Pride. Now on the near sideline, not getting much room to operate. It'll be turned back over as Kayla Takashi Trader has it. And possession awarded back the other way. You see the players positioned underneath that tent with all the rain that's falling. The ball, it's Gabby Anderson. She's trying to weave her way through traffic. Gets put out of play. Here's a couple of substitutions will be coming in for Focus Black. Texas Pride in the white unis with the red shorts and red trim going from right to left now, trying to strike early in this second half like they did in the first half. And they're going to get a corner out of it. And this, I do believe, is their first corner of the game. Focus had 5 in the first half. The near side of your screen, it's Chloe West position, maybe to get it on a feed from someone in the middle. Campbell Lemick, the goalkeeper for Focus, did a good job to get her left leg out, and as that shot was hit to the far post area, Focus subbing out Mia Jones. And taking her spot for a moment here will be Charlotte Hoots, number 212. Getting the ball near that paint and gain and black signs along with the Tika Shack. You see Texas Pride trying to keep possession on this attacking third end of the field. Focus really took control of things midway to late part of that first period and into the second quarter, where they kept the opposition in Texas Pride from getting any chances, really. little over 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. Lone game going on right now as there's no game taking place on field 2. This is the finale of the event. Texas Pride now on the move after that little bit of a stop and go. That comes Focus Black. There's Nina Piazza stepping through there.
Up with that 34, Charlotte, 34.
Nina Piazza, a class of 2028 Max Field Hockey Top 100 performer. Nearly a collision there. Working that near sideline, Kayla Takashi Trader. Now focused with Quincy King basically handing it off for the airborne chip. Under 5 minutes we go into third. Texas Pride still trying to find a way to get back in this thing, trailing by 2. You get the 1 goal, now you're right in position to put a scare into this Focus team, but Gabby Anderson, who's clearly been inspired from the very start. Really one of the main attackers. Good pass up ahead as they find Ellie Lewis. Give that credit to the assist, or to the pass rather, the assist to Jackie O'Donnell. Putting it in the right spot for her to keep it on the run. And O'Donnell trying to get it back to her, but that one gets sent out of play. But this type of sequence, Texas Pride's going to need to fall back in this one. Put themselves in scoring position. During our halftime break in our rain delay, you got to see many of our partners and sponsors as we see now. Focus Black on the move again. Here they on the run with Sydney Regini. That one's going to be stopped for a second. But one of those sponsors we got the chance to hear from was Chicho's. Chicho's Pizza's got 9 locations and counting, where they've got pizza, wings, salads, wraps, and calzones. Come for the food, but stay for the experience. Chicho's, food, family, and fun. Umbrellas galore at the training center on this wet Wednesday. Just the second day of July. Less than 3 minutes to go in the third. Coming up when we take a break for the fourth quarter, you're going to get a chance to hear from Portco, your local nonprofit organization dedicated to economic empowerment through employment for people with disabilities, where they focus on abilities, not limitations, provide on-the-job vocational support, and find your pathway to employment. Contact them for more at portco.org. And we've got a corner coming up. It's the second one of the period now for Texas Pride after having none in the first half. You hear the encouragement to goalkeeper Campbell Lemick. You see if they can somehow reverse this if they go right back left to Chloe West, who's on the near side. They'll actually go right to West right away, and then she'll try to get a swat at it, but it goes towards that far post side and did not have enough mustard on it. And that one not really being much of a problem for Campbell Lemick and Focus Black. And over a minute to go in the third quarter. Focus Black with a 3-1 lead. And that one's going to race away from the intended target and out of play of the USA Field Hockey signage. Intercepted around the midfield stripe. Good feed there to Mia Jones. Focus Black starting to reclaim its firm gripping on this game. There was a couple of chances on corners for Texas Pride to get closer, but they've not capitalized on them with a goal. They'd love to get two, but you have to get one to really put yourself in a spot where you feel like you have a chance in this fourth and final stanza coming up. And it doesn't look like they will get one here before the third quarter time expires. And possession is back with Focus Black in the pink. And Texas Pride will not have enough time to do anything with it. So a scoreless third quarter. We go to the fourth and final frame in the 2025 USA National Club Championships. From the Regional Training Center in Virginia Beach, Texas Pride chilling Focus Black 3-1. Now this is from Portco.
Portco is your local nonprofit organization dedicated to economic empowerment through employment for people with disabilities. We focus on abilities, not limitations, providing on-the-job vocational support. Find your pathway to employment. Contact us or learn more at portco.com.
Game on. Dare to differ.
Fourth quarter now underway. It's 3-1 Focus Black on top of Texas Pride in the bronze medal match for the 2025 USA Field Hockey's National Club Championships presented by Team IP. Matt Heffler here with you as it was a scoreless third quarter. About a 20 to 25-minute rain delay, it felt like, with, I should say, lightning weather delay right before halftime. And all four of the goals scored here before intermission. And there is Focus Black in the pink unis trying to get one more insurance goal. Mia Jones had it for a brief moment. Texas Pride stepping up to deny them Texas Pride scored the game's first goal. They came into this match with a 3-2 record, 7 goals scored and 5 allowed. Meanwhile, Focus Black entered at 4-1. Their only blemish coming to the eventual champions in WC Eagles in the semifinal round. And that was a 6-0 win for WC Eagles. Focus Black with 18 goals scored, 9 allowed coming into that game. So you do the math, you take away that game, really pretty dominant. And you could maybe argue the second best team. They just had the rough draw of drawing WC Eagles in the semis. WC Eagles beating Pool City 11-0 earlier today. Texas Pride trying to chase that one down with Sophia Rueg, and not enough room in the field to get there.
There's no advantage. There's no advantage.
You hear the no advantage being hollered out. And there's a goal for Texas Pride. They're jubilant with it. Looks like it was assisted by 11, and we'll try to get you who scored it. If our camera stays with the lady when she turns, I'll tell you who it is. She's right there at midfield next to number 12, I believe. And, of course, I probably won't be able to get who that is that scored it, but we'll do our efforting of it. I think that was Sophia Rueg who had the assist. We'll watch it back, though. So with 8:45 and change there, it was another goal in this game, the 5th one, an assist by Rueg. And now things get more interesting to see if this might even have a chance to go to overtime or shootout play. And that one's going to be run out of bounds.
Gary, Kayla, when you can, flip.
Texas Pride breaking the ice. They had a couple of corners that were empty in the third. Focus did not get a corner. And with right around 9 minutes to go in this game, they get on the board.
Let's go! Get up! That's yours, Chloe! Chloe, get up! Come on!
I wonder how much the rain is going to play a factor here with the fatigue for either squad. Apologies, folks. I'm looking at the replay on multiple occasions, and I still cannot give you who had that goal. I know Rueg had the assist, number 11. So 3-2 is the count. Can Focus Black focus in and hang on here? That's the big question. We tick down the final 6 minutes and change. These overcast skies with steady rain continuing to fall on this first Wednesday of July 2025. Goes airborne, a couple of hops for Kate Lahode when she loses the handle. She hustles back to try to disrupt Alexandra Curtis, who had the game's 3rd goal for Focus Black. Here she is trying to maneuver her way through. Going to advance it there with Curtis. And now things getting very tricky here for Focus Black with a 1-goal lead. Heading to Alexis Berger for Texas Pride. Focus Black just trying to get some clear room to operate. Here they are getting closer to the circle. And they get stopped for a moment. Elizabeth Trant is going to hand it off to Kira Trader. And Kira's pass goes out of play. Trader now from the side end. Going to wiggle by a couple of Texas Pride shirts. Here's a good one-on-one chance with the keeper. It's booted away. Under 4 minutes to go, Texas Pride, they still got life. Only down by 1. Since the restart, Focus Black not been as crisp as they were prior to the weather delay. Near side, they get it over to Alexis Berger. She loses the handle, but it's going to be over to Eliza Perrin. That one's intercepted. I think that was Gabby Anderson stepping right through again. It's becoming more interesting here as we kick under 3.5 minutes to go. Here's Trader. Here a Trader. Can take matters into her own hands, but then she stopped up ahead. Provenzano lost the handle. Now her pass just goes wide of Aaron. You hear that you don't need to dribble. There'd be too much dribbling unnecessarily for really each squad in a sense. If you're Focus Black, you can dribble yourself into trouble, and if you're Texas Pride, you over dribble as opposed to making good passes on the move. You can stop a run-out chance to where you're in position to tie the game or get that penalty corner that increases your odds of knotting things up at 3 apiece. Focus Black trying to hang on here. They're a couple of minutes away from doing so, but Texas Pride's got it. Alexis Berger over to Nina Piazza. Piazza right, back left, takes it back right. Nifty feed over to Carolyn Raines, who had the game's first assist. And here comes a corner. And Texas Pride, they can sense it. They can smell it. They can almost taste it. That they're right back in this one. Quite amazing considering they scored a couple of chances in the third quarter. Yet here they are with a golden look with a corner to extend this game beyond the, I guess we'll call it 48 minutes and 23 seconds that we played, or will play. That one scoots away. Texas Pride still got it. They made the circle again with Carolyn Raines. He's been pesky to Focus Black, that is. And here comes the second consecutive corner within seconds of each other. Walk out for Raines in the middle. They could go to her. Now, that one try in the third quarter, they went to Chloe West on the near side here. Didn't yield the results they were looking for. I still think she could be a factor if they get it back to her on a reverse. Go middle, right, back, left. Let's see. They're working to the far side, then near, in the middle, over to West. That's exactly what I was thinking, and it's going to be deflected. Good job of the stick being put down, but it does hit off a spot where a third one's coming. And you know what? If you're focused black, you don't love that, but the time could be on your side here. You just stop one more corner, essentially, and it's yours, as opposed to not doing that, and it resulting in a 3-all tie. This pretty much is for all the marbles right here, folks. Here comes a stretch. In the play with 10 seconds to go. Little dump off. Back to West. West tries to scoop through, and it does scoop through, and we're tied. Texas Pride's able to extend the game with a goal. And they will play on. Give credit to Chloe West for setting that up right there in the middle. And this one is not over just yet, folks. It'll be a shootout to determine who gets the bronze medal in this U-19 division. I believe that was number 34, Nina Piazza, as I watched the replay again. Can't tell with 100% certainty, but that's who it looked like. So we've got a shootout coming up. 3-all, Focus Black, Texas Pride for the bronze medal in the 2025 U-19 NCCs presented by Team IP. And while they get set up, we'll step aside and hear from CHKD Sports Medicine, but don't touch that dial. We've got shootout play coming your way from the Rainey Regional Training Center in Virginia Beach, Virginia, with USA Field Hockey.
For any athlete, making it to the top sometimes comes with a few steps back. That's why there's CHKD Sports Medicine. Advanced diagnostics, treatment, and rehabilitation for sports injuries, just for young athletes like yours.
From credentials to luggage tags, even time standards tags for competitive swimmers, Bag Tags creates durable and distinct functional sporting events tags that are not only used as a security measure, but are also treasured keepsakes, marking special moments and milestones in an athlete's competitive career. Bag Tag services some of the most notable sporting events across the country. Fully customizable, totally unique, and made in the USA. Visit bagtagsinc.com today.
After more than 50 years of innovation, AstroTurf still leads the way. The inventor of artificial turf does it all, right here in the USA. We engineer, test, manufacture, and install the world's most innovative fibers and turf technologies, with over 30,000 tracks and fields worldwide. AstroTurf, powered by Sport Group.
What's up at DQ? Oh, just the best deal ever. The $7 bacon cheeseburger meal deal.
So the first one is scored on the shootout for Texas Pride. 1-0, they take it. Now, Focus Black has a chance. Here they come. And that one is going to be put through. Credit that one for Alexandra Curtis. So it's 1-1. Here is Eliza Perrin. And she's able to convert. 2-1. Focus Black now with Kira Trader. Trader tries to go left. Oh, and there's the keeper, Merritt Skubas, coming through. And Focus now needs to come up with a key stop here. But this is Carolyn Raines, I do believe. She swerves left, back right, left again. And she's going to get a little hop on it to put it through to make it 3-1. This one right here is pretty much just about do or die for Sydney Regini and Focus. JMU bound. The Scoobas come up with another stop. Here's Regini. Going to the left side. Crossover move. Oh, and she waited maybe a little too long to take a shot. She had a clear look at it. Texas Pride trying to complete the comeback. Grace Asila turns her back. Keeper goes down. Oh, and that one goes wide of the net. So Focus Black stays alive. It'll be up to Gabby Anderson here to come through. Remember, Anderson scored the first goal for Focus, also had an assist to Alexander Curtis. It made it 3-1. Ever since then, it's been Texas Pride after the weather delay. Put herself into trouble, and she can't score that one. Although there is a whistle that they say the keeper made contact. I think they ruled the keeper made contact with her. So Curtis will get a one-on-one shot here. Of the stroke variety. And she puts it through with ease. So it's back to 3-2 now. Of course, we don't have a 15 on our roster sheet. Wouldn't that be ironic? And she's going to get stopped regardless. A good job there by Callie Hyman, the goalkeeper, to deny the unnamed number 15 on the roster sheet, who must have changed numbers before our game. Go figure, right? I believe this is now Cadence Parker. No, check that. This is Elizabeth Trant. Elizabeth Trant now. Has it stopped by Merritt Scubas. And that's going to do it. Scubas with the stop, but Trant and Texas Pride wins it in shootouts 3-2 after trailing 3-1. They show the resolve and the spunk and the fight to finish up 4-2 in this event at the 2025 NCCs from the Regional Training Center in Virginia Beach. That's going to conclude it. A shootout win for the bronze medal for Texas Pride. Now 4-2 for the weekend. They Focus Black also finishing up at 4-2. Heck of a battle. And that's going to conclude our coverage here for you of the U-19 USA Field Hockey National Club Championship presented by Team IP and also by Capelli, the official jersey partner of USA Field Hockey. We thank you all for sticking through it all, sticking with us through it all the weather delays and lightning delays. And again, more USA Field Hockey information can be found at your fingertips by going to usafieldhockey.com. Also hit that subscribe button to Cova Sports TV on YouTube so you can stay up to date when we go live with any type of field hockey or sporting events or material that is sports related for all of you out there. For our entire team, from Nick Senti and Jack Lowe and many others with USA Field Hockey and beyond, I'm Matthew Hatfield saying so long from Virginia Beach, Virginia. And we'll talk to you next time you've been watching USA Field Hockey action on Cova Sports TV.
Grow the game.
Grow the game.
Grow the game.
Grow the game!
Grow the game.
Grow the game. Grow the game.
Grow the game.